First Alert Weather Forecast with Jayda Russell.
That's a lot of money.
I'll take it.
You know, honestly, I wouldn't even know what to do with all that. But there would be signs if I won the lottery, as in I'd have a pet cow. Anywho, let's look at our temperatures for the moment. We're seeing some 40s across the area, and we'll continue to see that going into your Tuesday. A couple folks still hanging out in those mid-50s. We're seeing that out of Muscle Shoals and Russellville. As we go through the rest of the evening, though, some of our cooler communities, Fort Payne has been in the 40s for a good period of time. We'll start to see a couple of 30s sprinkled in around the areas, but the expectation is that we'll keep these 40s around for most of the morning heading into your Tuesday. So around 5 a.m. partly cloudy by that point. We'll see that cloud cover start to increase as we go through the rest of the day. We'll see some 40s on the higher end, and then as we go to 8 and beyond, hitting some 50s. And by the time we get to the late morning hours, just before noon, we'll be in those mid and upper 60s. Expected to see a high of about 75 tomorrow. So we'll walk you through what to expect. The opportunity for some warmer conditions this week are quite favorable. We're going to feel a little less like fall, but it's still nice enough to be outdoors. However, by the time we get to Wednesday morning, we'll see a sprinkle or two. Thursday and Friday are going to be our bigger rainmakers for the week. So once again, we'll start our morning out in those 50s, seeing 60s by late morning, and then just before noon, we'll hit at 70. 75 again is your high for tomorrow. Still really unseasonable. And then as we get to Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to see some more unseasonable warm-ups, and I'll show you why that is in a moment. I mentioned those rain chances for you. Let's try and track that out and look at a graph for this week. Like I mentioned, Thursday and Friday are going to be the big rainmakers, and rain's going to stick around going into your weekend. So if you had some weekend plans, I know some folks like to go see the Galaxy of Lights. May be a little bit dreary outside. We'll continue to see increasing clouds from Wednesday and beyond. And by Friday, right now, the biggest concern is that we could see some gusty winds, some storms at time, but we're not seeing any severe threat due to the fact that we are hoping to stay just below our very unseasonable record for this time of year. We're usually around the upper 60s, and we're seeing some 70s in the next couple of days, 77 to be exact for Wednesday and Thursday. And here's why. We've got the stationary front that's going to park over the valley for the most part, and that's going to keep those rain chances there and keep temperatures right at 77 for about 2 or 3 days. Once we get to Friday, that's when that starts to lift and move on north. We'll start to see the opportunity for cool down going into Friday. We'll drop to the low end 70s, see some seasonable 60s heading into the weekend. The Havoc has a game on Friday and Saturday. Get out and enjoy it. I think they're giving away free jerseys on the Saturday game, but looking through the rest of the weekend and into your holiday week, we're going to keep some rain chances on and off through the next couple of days, but Thanksgiving shaping up to feel quite fall-like, but also be dry. So we're hoping to see that stick around.
Okay.